many SkapeGotes back in the game called DACHA, whatever. Okay, the game doesn't save. It did not save. But now we can speed run at least the beginning part of this again. So what are we doing? Tasks. Got to cook a barbecue, chop a wood. Okay, cook a barbecue. No, what was? Oh yeah, we got to get the barbecue. That was in the garage, right? Right. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was. We'll grab this. So yeah, we did this before, but we're doing it again. How are you guys doing, by the way? We'll try to do this as fast as possible to get us back to where we was. I don't know why it didn't save, but it did not save, and it's a little bit distressing. Oh, hi, dog. Okay, yeah, we like you. All right, here we go. Pick this up. Put that. Oh, he's barking. Okay, now we need to get. That's the the table, and then we got to get the bowls. If I remember correctly, oh, some trash right there too. Okay, the bowls. Here we go. Get the bowls. What was that? that was a little disconcerting. All right, get the bowls. Okay, there we are. And we're going to get the other bowls, or bowl, or plate, or whatever this is called here. Okay, where'd it go? Plate. Here it is. This is not the nicest house in the world, I'll tell you that much. It definitely needs some work. Okay, then put that there. Okay, then we need the grill. That part I don't remember where the grill is, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to find the grill if we just look around. Maybe. Okay, we need the kebabs. These are the meats, isn't it? Place a plate on the plate on the table. Okay. All right, here we go. There. Okay, now we gotta. Oh, we just need firewood. All right, no problem. We can cut up some some firewood. I'm pretty sure. Don't we need to do a bunch of firewood? 5. Okay, no problem. We can do this. All right, so. And then is it just this? No, we're gonna use the billets, right? Yeah. Okay, never mind. Hang on a sec. Drop item. Okay, there we go. And there's one. Bam. 2. Bam. 3. We need this much for the thing, but we got to cut 5 total for our little missions here. 4. And 5. Okay, we're cutting some firewood's cut. Got it. Yay! I like this accordion music or squeeze box or whatever you like to call it. Can I pick up more than one? No, I cannot. It's always something silly like this. Okay. Now, it took us a while to figure things out last time, so I'm hoping I can blaze through these things. Okay. Oh, okay, yep, that worked. Okay. I wish I could just burn the big logs. But you cannot. Okay, here we go. I predict this. You know, this could probably use something like epic, you know, like a theme song or something. All right, let me see here. Grab the other one. At least to the point where you cook the kebabs. Ugh. That's not, what am I doing? That's not what I wanted. I wanted one of these rando pieces here. There we go. There we go. And then we'll take this. 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 I do like a good kebab. I do. I'm a big fan. I really got to get new kebab skewers though. So how do we turn them several times? There it is. Okay. This one doesn't like to turn. everyone's fine except this one here. Why wouldn't it let me turn this again? There. Now everybody's facing the same way. Perfect. Need some sizzling sounds, like grease hitting hot coals, like sss. This is an interesting barbecue, though. I'll give it that. Okay, let me see. There we go. That's done. That's done. Oh, oh. And, oh, that one's, oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, we're having the kebabs. Okay. Looks lovely. I wonder what kind of meat this is. I would assume probably pork, because it seems very common in countries like this to have pork, but hey. That looks like you might burn yourself, but that is a lot of meat for one man, and he pulled an extra kebab out of his backside. Nice leather jacket, bud. All right, here we go. Where were we? 6 minutes in, we've already at. All right, so great. What do we got for tasks? Clean the house, start the generator, mow the grass. Got it. Okay. This would be... Okay. Okay, this is probably... What's this cleaning? Yeah, we got 5. So we got to find 5 garbages. All right, 5. Here we go. Get this over here. I always appreciate it when games put the arc on it. So you can just toss it from a distance. There. Or what's nice too is the water park one. You get that thing anywhere over top of the... on my secondary channel. What is that one called again? What's my second channel called? Huh. I forget now. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The SkapeGote side quest. I'm not gonna forget my own channel. Like don't be like that. Okay, we're gonna mow the grass before we turn on the thing. Because last time we turned on the generator, it just ran for a long time. And we never got any, like, we just wasted a bunch of gas. And then we just ran out of gas while cutting wood. And being we don't know how to get more gas, I want to try to maximize my potential here. Okay. There we go. I just feel like you should probably do it in front of your house. Well, not it, but we should probably, she said, ha! Okay, where was I? We're cutting this now. I think I ended it where I planted the gardens, I think. And that was like an hour-long video. So let's see if we can get that done faster this time. I just don't like this grass here. You know what happens? When grass grows into stuff, you get a lot of moisture, and then it causes stuff to rot. Look at any car that's been sitting in a field for decades. Lots of floors right out. So keep it away from the house. There we go. I can get all this. One day I'd like to do the whole yard if I have a choice. There we go. You're probably smart to clean out around my outbuildings too, I guess. Last thing I need is snakes, you know. How much more do we need? Oh, we're only 380? Jeez. Why doesn't he just give you a lawnmower? Why do you gotta do everything with this thing? I realize it's longer grass. Look at this, like this dead stuff. Dead things. Dead things, Mikey. Dead things. go. And that. The brown ones don't seem to go down quite as easy as the green ones. That or I just don't see them as well, maybe. Yeah, I'd like to actually go through this whole thing at some point and just get rid of all the long grass. This has got to be close, right? See, look at the brown ones stay behind. Oh my God, how much? 659. Jeez and crackers. There's just a lot of this garbage just laying around everywhere. How long has it been since we've been at the cabin or whatever this is, this off-grid living business? You know what's a pet peeve of mine? People that call their house a homestead because they planted a garden. You planted a garden, Karen. You're not a homestead. I'm sorry, you're not. It's just a house with a garden. All right, here we go. Drop item. That is a big ass weed whacker, though. I'll give it that. What do we got now? Start the Jenny. Got it. That we can do. We're way ahead of schedule compared to last time. Now, where do we keep the fuel for the Jenny? I am forgetting where the generator fuel is. There's no diesel. We got to find the diesel. Where do we keep the diesel? Is it in here? No. Oh, wait a minute. Let's check the shed. Let's see here. Okay. I like this 2-room shed, though. I like this. There's a watering can. There it is. Diesel. Or at least it's a gas can. It could be full of anything, really, I guess. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Tasks have failed successfully. Tasks for the day. Oh, we did them all. So now what? Tired. Time to go to bed. Got it. Bears, bears, bears. And sleep. I used to have a chair with nearly that pattern on it, except mine reclined. The game is saved successfully. You lied last time, game! So don't start with me. Fix the fence. Water the beds. Plant the beds. Build the beds. Take a summer shower. Okay. So this is where everything went off the rails very quickly because we need a ton of wood to do this. And like there's these big ass logs laying around. How far can I throw these? Yeah, pretty good actually. And we got to kind of find them and then turn them into planks. And I think you get 2 planks per thing. So in order to do like 20 fences, I think each one is 1. So we need at least 10 logs for that, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's something like that. As long as we get these close, it makes it much easier later when we're chopping up wood. So let me see here. Okay. That way I'm not running around wasting fuel. I don't mind wasting fuel. It's my fuel to waste, but at the same time. There we go. There's this. I wasn't counting. I probably should have counted that to see how much was there. Okay, I remember going over here and getting a bunch of extra, but... There we go. You know what's weird? There's a weird filter on the screen. Is that just on my screen? Yeah, is that... No, it's got a weird, like, smeary filter on the screen. It's really weird. And it's not like a post-processing thing like anti-aliasing. It's like literally some sort of lens cover on it. It's weird. Definitely software. There we go. I saw some logs over here. There. Let's toss this over here. That over there, and then we'll throw these over because they're just a little bit too not close enough here. So how much do we need? We need 20 fence things. So I think these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that covers that. But then we need a few more extras to do the beds, which I'm, again, not sure how many that is. Let me just check. Six, 12, 12. So another 24 for just that. Ugh. It's going to be a whole thing. I can feel it. Okay, let's start doing this and see where we're at here. I know I don't got no 20 logs here, so I guess we're going to find out. There we go. I have no desire to live like this. You know what's nice? Home Depot. You know what they got? They got wood. I know it's even funnier. I've actually cut planks from like full logs before, and it sucks. It's heavy. It's hot. None of them are the same size most of the time. Look at these. These would be all crooked, too. Like, you'd have to really trim these down. There we go. We're going to have to, like, start taking these over to where we need to go and then seeing what, how many we need. Dude, get in there. How many more we need. I know we don't have enough here. It's just a matter of how much not enough do we have. Okay. Let's see. It'd also be nice if we could carry stacks of these things. Stumps are needed for cutting. I don't need to cut any stumps right now, buddy. What happens if I just throw one at it? What happens? Does it work? Nope. I was hoping it would just get in there and connect. You know what? I saw a log over here. You might as well grab it while we're here. Yeah. Here's another one. There it is. I'm leaving all the gates open so the bears can come and go as they please. I'm going to be friends with these bears if it kills me. All right, there we go. There's a lot of buildings here that are just empty and kind of just not there. God, the stupid fence. Like, why can't I pick up more than one? Like, if this is me, I'd carry at least 2 or 3 at a time. On my worst day, I'd carry 2 or 3 at a time. And what are we trying to contain or keep out, for that matter? What's that? Oh, wash my hands. Well, I can do that. I know how to do that in real life. Apparently we play basketball in the dirt, too. Which I don't even know how well that would work. Okay, grab this. And... there's a ball right there. I wonder if that's what we play with. Okay. Can't pick it up for some reason. Oh, we got it. Okay. You know what? Again, I wonder if I can just... one? How many are there? Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4... 8. So I threw over 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. This is now... hopefully we can find them all. I guess I gotta walk that last one over, but... as long as I don't have to walk, I'm happy. Don't judge me. Okay. Not overly efficient, but way better than walking back and forth to get each board. Because that's boring. You got nowadays with kids' attention span and you're making videos, you gotta get to the point fast. And if you don't, they have a little bit of a freak out, man. Like, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to stuff for a while. Now they call it. I saw the other day that people were like, "Oh, I'm not bringing my phone on airplane flights and all this. I'm raw dog in life," they say. And I'm thinking to myself, I never even thought to bring something to do on a flight. I never even thought to. At all, ever thought to. Like, I just never thought that was a thing. I just think, like, I've seen people do it. Maybe a book. I might bring a book. But, like, I don't sit around, like, hanging out on my phone much. I just don't. Oh, what have we got over there? Is that 4, I guess? I need one of you, thank you. I don't think these ones will throw far enough. 1. Well, it's part way there, I guess. Two. 3. And 4. Okay. Again, I probably didn't need to throw that last one, but... you know, throwing stuff is always a little bit fun. I love throwing baseball. That's one of my favorite things. Get a baseball and a couple gloves and go with your buddy and just toss the ball around. No, I just find it fun. I don't know. I like catching things. I'm pretty good at catching things. Me and Books have talked about this is my superpower. I catch things pretty good sometimes. There we go. I got the oldest trapper baseball mitt you've ever seen. And it belonged to my father. It's super old. And I love it. I think it's the best baseball glove I've ever owned. All right, let me see. I got to move my chair a little bit here. There we go. Let's try this. All right, let me see. So that's the fence. Oh, what other 2 fences do we need? Oh, is there some at like the back or something stupid? Stupid fence. Okay. I'll walk these ones down. And then I'm going to grab a log from back here and bring it back with me because we're going to need it for sure. And there's lots of logs back here. I would just use the logs to do that probably. To make the garden edges. Okay, come on. There we go. And there. We'll grab another log and we'll go, I'm going to shred these, bruh. Okay, we're going to shred these up into, I'm still not going to have enough planks here, whatever this is. So let's just put that there. There we go. I wonder where you get more diesel from. Can we make it? A little bit of biodiesel. Look at that tire there with the colors in there. I didn't notice that before. There we go. There we are. Done. So let's see here. Can we just throw these in there maybe? Oh, I think that went in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Is this, oh, we missed one. Excellent. Now we just need 6 more for that, and then 12 for the other one. So we're pretty close, actually. We are kicking this game's patoot all over this joint. Okay, come here. 1. 2. 3. What happened to it? 4. 5. And, okay, one of these needs to come up here. Come on, buddy. And 6. I can't seem to pick that one up there. There we go. And then you. Boom. Okay. And this one needed 12, right? So we need at least 6 more of these big pieces of wood here. And I know exactly where to find them, thankfully. There's 1. There's 2. I like them over here because they're easy to toss back. 2. 3. 4. 5. And then, let me see, where is it? I saw one over here. 6. And then on the way by, we'll turn on the Jenny, and then we'll cut these up and then take those over there. All right, let's turn on the Jenny. And yeah, we didn't waste all our fuel this time. I do appreciate the fact that you take this crappy stick here that already has cut marks in it and manage to get 2 perfectly formed 2x4s out of it. There we go, and then this. What is that? Oh, it's just a thing to hold that up. There we go. And this should help us We're going to have to... Which is the best way to get to this? This way, probably. 1... 2... 3... 4... 5... 6... 7... 8... 9... 10... 11... Oh my god, this is so long. And 12. Okay. It's kind of want the long dark to come back on the next version of it, because it's just going to be super sweet to have the ability to fight bad guys and whatnot. Survival games. There we go. Task has been completed successfully. Water the beds. Okay, how do we water beds again? Oh, here we go. Will this work? No, it's not going to work. Where do we get water from is my question. I know we got a watering cannon here. We have several buckets in here as well. Well, let's plant the stuff. Now, where was it? Here we go. I'm not sure what this is. Tomatoes! Yoink. Okay, let me see. Cucumber, tomato. Well, there we go. Tomatoes. As for the water, do we have... I don't think we probably have a hose. I'm assuming we gotta go down to the friggin' river or something. Potato. See, I'd grow a lot of potatoes because, one, potatoes grow just about anywhere. Two, they last forever. If you get them in a nice, dark, cool place, man, you can get 6 months out of potatoes. And easy. Have you ever seen where they store potatoes? They're just big, like, sheds. Look at that. The task has been successfully completed. Okay. So... is there water back here or something? I swear to God I hear like a river or something. I just feel like I can't go back there. Okay, where do we get water from then? There's got to be a hose or something laying around here. There's no water in the watering can. Well, no crap, buddy. So where do you get water from? Oh no. Okay, I can't go this way. Where's the heck's the water? Let's check around for hoses or something. Because I don't know where... I haven't seen any water. It kind of sounds like there's water around, but I haven't seen any water. Like, this is where you wash your hands. Let's see. No, yeah, there's no plumbing in this house. What am I saying? Is there a well or something, maybe? Oh, here we go. All right, here we are. Let's see. Oh, boom. No thanks. All right, let's try putting a watering can up under that. Let's see how that goes. Or do I have to do it with a bucket? Or does this need like a friggin' handle? Let's try it with a bucket. We got lots of buckets. Let's see here. There we go. My assumption is I put this in the bathtub and then I can refill it from there. Not that you couldn't just water fill with this, but... That's 10 liters. Now, let's just try something here. Where's that watering can I was kicking around so unceremoniously? There it is. There we are. There we are. So each one of these is 10 liters. Got it. If I got to do each individual plant, I'm going to absolutely lose my collective crap. Because I don't know which ones are watered and which ones aren't. Oh my God, 60. Jeez and crackers, this is going to take forever. I should have done them one at a time because now I'm all confused about which ones I did. Oh my God, this is great. So the only way to really do this effectively... Whoops. I spilled water. Thanks for reminding me, bud. So I got to go pump water a bajillion times, fill that up. My goodness. I'm going to grab the other bucket. Well, that one's filling up. There it is. Thank God we have 2 buckets. Although, if you ever kick these away and lose them, like, man, it's going to be a problem. Put this one down here, and we're going to grab this bucket. We're gonna put that. I can't do that. It spills when you put it down. And now it disappeared into nothingness. So now we're down to 1 bucket. Okay, we got to be super careful with our singular bucket we have here. If we lose this bucket, it's over. That's what I said. But I was like, okay, what if I lose the bucket? There you go. I lost 1. There we go. We got to at least get through today, right? I think this thing holds like 100 liters. Why on earth, and this is just me saying this out loud, why on earth would you not just put the bathtub under this and then fill the bathtub from there, and that way you just have to fill your thing here? If you really need to fill the watering can out of the bathtub. If that's a requirement, why not just move it under there so you don't have to walk it back and forth? Because that would be too friggin' easy, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's too easy. How many did I water with the first watering can? That's a really good question, actually. Let me see. 9. Well, I also spilled, though, so... Oh, you sweet summer child. Okay. So that gives us 40. I'll bet you if we put 2 more in here, that'll be enough to water the rest of the fields. At least I'm hoping. Yeah, it's another one of those games just trying to make me mad the whole time. There we go. There we are. And one more should do it if I don't make any mistakes, I think. I'm not entirely positive on that, but we're going to find out. And after we lost our bucket, it's one of those games that needs a, hey, it fell through the world thing. Like Mo Mizzou has the dumpster, you find all your crap. Or it needs a store where I can buy a new one. I need to have some cash. Or be able to trade or something. Now, it happened when I put it down, so I'm going to throw this one down. I'm also going to throw it into the shed. There, that seems to be better. Okay. So now, I don't know how to tell which one is... It only holds 60 liters, that's fine. Those are all done. There we go. There we go. I wish it had a different color. Is it? I don't think it changes color really. Oh, there we are. I think that's all of those. This is going to be a lot more than 60. And what about the cukes? Water can has no water. Okay. Let's do the cucumbers, and then we'll work whack from there. I think that was the right one. There it is. Okay. I've never grown cucumbers standing up like this. I've always just let them kind of hang out on the ground. But I guess this will keep them from getting ground damage and less accessible to the insects. There we go. Can't believe this is my life right now. We still got to take a summer shower. Oh, the watering can has no water in it. Okay, well, we'll go get some water. I feel like we're just going to run out of water again. All right, let's get these all watered up. Again, it would be nice too is there's a textural difference so you can just kind of see what needed watering and what didn't. Or a little meter above it to say, hey, this is dry or something. I would be investing in irrigation if I had this big of a plot of land. Like a hose or a pump. There. Okay, that's going to take care of all those cukes. And the tomatoes is watered. So I'm just going to go up this way. There it is. Okay. It's like, what, 20 now I've done, maybe? Oh, yeah, it only has to be tackled from the one side. Oh, my God, this is a frustration game, isn't it? Oh, we're out of water. Here we go. We're down to 30 liters already. Okay, we're on the second row again, right? Right. This is like Mombazoo before you get the basement. You got to go out and water all the plants. And the other one should be done. Nice. So we should be able to move on to row 3 now. There we are. How many waterings have I done, do you think? 30? 31? Yeah, watering can's empty again. Ow, tree. $49. So oh my God, I filled it twice. Which means I'm going to be one shy. So I got to go pump water again for one thing. The limits of my anger are exceedingly high right now. Oh! I am having pulled pork for dinner, though. Pulled pork tacos. So that's going to be fun. Yeah, this is the life, man. Making the world harder than it needs to be. You know, there's something to be said about how money solves a lot of problems. Creates a lot, too. Good gravy. Now I gotta go get my bucket. Get a bucket of water. Stupid bucket. And we already lost a bucket, so we gotta be super protective of this bucket. We lost a bucket within 10 seconds, man. Okay, use this. Nice. And in here you go. All right, so I'm going to drop that, and then I'm going to grab... Oh, where's my watering can? Oh, no. I lost the watering can. Did it fall through the world, too? Something's not right about this. There we go. Task has been completed successfully. Nice. Now I don't got to worry about it as much. I thought I put it over here. Did I lose another thing through the world? This game's got some glitches going on. Get in there, bud. Yeah, spill all your waters. Now what do I got to do? Take a summer shower. Okay, so I'm assuming we're going to need a bucket of water, and I'm pretty sure it's that thing we're doing. But let's get some water here. We could use a summer shower, I think. My poor dog, I've been ignoring him. So I'm assuming this is like some sort of boiler situation. Oh, do we have to fill it up all the way? Well, you know what we're going... Oh, yay, there's one. Look, there it is. Did I put that there? Or is that just where things reappear after they've disappeared for a while? Now, we could try it with less than a full thing of water. We might as well give it a shot and see what that... Wait a minute. Is my bucket in there? Hey, my bucket! Okay. It's got in it 20 liters. So that's like 4 gallons. 5 gallons of water, I guess. Close to. A little over 5 gallons of water. There we go. Put that there. All right. That should be enough, right? Right. Take a quick shower. How do we turn this on? Oh, I'll bet you we gotta heat that up. Let me see. Or do we have to fill it up all the way? Is that the problem? Let me grab some wood here. I've got some pre-chopped wood, so let's take that over there. This is too big to fit in that little machine. Okay, that's not working. Do we have to fill it up all the way? Okay, that's not working though. So maybe we have to fill it up all the way. All right, game, fine. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Because that's the only shower I can think of. Why do they call it a summer shower? Is it just because it's summer? Do you only have showers like once a season? Is that what's going on? If you had to put this much water in this thing every time you showered, I would probably smell bad. That, and I'd move the generator over there and use the reciprocating part of the generator to make that pump go up and down. And then just get a hose of some sort. There we go. Yeah, these tires all have those weird tread patterns on it. I've never seen that before. I've seen colored strips on them before on like sporty cars. Honda Civics and stuff had them a lot in the early 2000s. But I've never seen one like a full-on tire like with that much color on it before. There we go. This should fill it up, I think. This is like my summer car without the car. All right, this is now full. It should be full after this. You need to bring the chopped firewood. Well, I have that. All right, let's see. I brought some over here before, so... Is this? Oh, there we go. Oh, we washed in the summer shower. Oh. Oh, yeah, look at that. Nice. Look, you're fit. And it's quite the package. Oh, are we tired yet? That's the end of today's tasks. Okay. That took all my water. Oh my god. I'm gonna. Okay, well, that's where I'm gonna end this episode. Was going to bed here. Hopefully it saves this time. I would like that. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please leave a comment. Maybe subscribe. Bears. Oh, what's that? Is that milk? What is that? Oh no, I dropped it. And if you didn't like this, well, you should probably find yourself a real YouTuber. Dre's playing this, so he probably is way better at than I am. Careful, this game is trying to actively ruin my life. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, you watch him. He's doing a job on it. So thank you so much for watching. Love every review I get. SkapeGote. Bedtime. Out.